All right. Those that can actually join on time would actually have to go through the recording. Okay, today's session is actually our affirmation session. So I know some persons may not actually know what affirmations actually are. This may be the first time they're hearing about affirmation, but affirmations are the building block to having a solid psychology. Affirmations are the building block to success in life, success in trading, success in business, success in other aspects of life. Right. So in BTA, I want to create a culture of affirmations. I want to create a culture where traders get used to chanting affirmations before they start trading. Because affirmations can actually take a psychologically unsound trader and make the person psychologically sound. Affirmations can actually prevent you from entering multiple entries on your HFX account. Affirmations can actually prevent you from reducing your risk after having 2 lessons. Affirmations can actually prevent you from not taking trades after just 2 lessons. Affirmations can actually prevent those unwanted thoughts of wanting to quit, those doubts that actually linger in the mind. Affirmations are very powerful. Very successful persons use them to push themselves, to propel themselves to success. So this is actually our first affirmation session. And from today henceforth, every Monday, 10:30, we are going to do our affirmation. Now, these affirmations are not just meant to be read or to be chanted on the session. Even after the session, the next day, before you start trading, you need to actually make it a hobby, make it a habit. Before the trading day starts, bring out your affirmations, these traders' affirmations, say the words to yourself over and over and over. Put yourself in the mind, the right frame of mind. So once you start trading, these words you chanted can actually linger in your mind throughout your trading session. So these words can actually bet positivity and bet success in trading. So there you actually have it, your PDF of Big Traders affirmations to be said every single day before you start trading. So after our affirmation sessions, we are going to have a psychologist session immediately. There and there, we are going to talk about some things regarding trading. Okay, so we are going to be starting right now. Now, the affirmation session, today I'm going to take the affirmations. Next week, Monday, is going to be someone else. It's probably going to be Toju. Next week, the week after next week, is going to be someone else, probably going to be MM. The week after that is going to be someone else, probably going to be Benedicta or Quadri or iPhone. Okay, affirmations are very, very important if you want to be successful in trading. This is the right way to go. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm taking the first affirmation, though. So the first affirmation, the first part, if you look at this thing, is divided into 5 parts. The first part is mindset and confidence affirmation. The second part is abundance and wealth consciousness. You can actually open the PDF on the group chat. The third part is discipline and consistency. The fourth part is emotional control. The fifth part is growth and long-term vision. So let's start with the first one, mindset and confidence affirmation. So what I want you to do before I start reading these words, I'm not just reading a book. These words are meant to be listened to with your soul. Okay, so as I'm reading the words, bring out your own affirmation PDF guide, open it, and read it along. As I'm reading it, you're also reading it too. Read it carefully understand the words so they can actually make impact on you. I am a calm and confident trader. I'm a very calm and confident trader. I am very, very calm and confident. I trust my trading plan and my analysis. I trust my trading plan. TP1, TP2, break even. I trust my analysis. Pulse wave, box wave, Zonda. I trust all of them. I do not chase trades. I wait for high probability setups to come to me. When I open my trading view, I am not chasing trades. I am not in a hurry. I'm not in a haste. I'm like a sniper. I am patiently waiting for my prey, waiting for my victim, waiting for the person I am sent to assassinate to get into my crosshairs. So I do not chase trades. I wait for the market to enter my zone. I am not defined by wins or losses. I am defined by my discipline. I trade with clarity, focus, and patience. The next part, abundance, wealth, consciousness. I attract profitable opportunities with ease. Profitable opportunities, profitable trades. Those trades that will go and hit TP2, those trades that will go and hit TP1, I attract them with ease. Every trade brings me closer to financial freedom. The goal in trading is financial freedom. The goal in trading is waking up in the morning and not having to worry about anything. The goal in trading is waking up today knowing that last week you made a $10,000 profit in the Forex market and you withdrew that money and it's sitting down in your bank account. Every trade I take brings me closer to financial freedom. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways, both in trading and outside trading. Money flows. I make money from HFX. I make money from MT5, XNES. I make money from Funded Next. I make money from my personal business. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I deserve to be wealthy, and I'm becoming wealthier every day. Every profit I make is one step away from getting me very wealthy. $2, $5, $10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000. I am open to receiving abundance from the market. I am open, I'm ready. It's my turn to succeed in Forex. Tried for a very long time. Third part is for discipline and consistency. For those persons who their hands are very, very sweet, they want to always click, click, click. 5 entries, 9 entries. For those persons who love reducing risk, the moment Coach Michael loses one trade, they start crying on the group chat. But we won 6 trades last week. How come this week we just lost one trade and you're already crying? What did you do? What have you done, Tope? Have you gone to risk 50% of your account on that particular trade? Because we won 6 trades and didn't lose anyone last week. This part is for you. I stick to my rules no matter what. What are your rules? I'm risking 5% per trade. I'm not going above that. I'm not going below that. I stick to my rules no matter what. I take profits without greed and losses without fear. Oh, that trade got to TP1 and I moved my stop loss to break even. And then it went from TP1 to my break even zone. I take those losses because it went from profit of $50 to $0. I take it without fear. And I take those profits without greed. hit my TP, I close my trade. I'm not, hey, it have hit my TP, $100. Let me hold small. Let me catch $120. No, I take it without greed. I trade what I see, not what I feel. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that uptrend. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that support. I'm looking for that bullish, that bearish engulfing. I trade what I see, not what I feel. I have to see the setups before I enter the market. I am consistent because I respect my edge. Because I respect my edge. I show up to the charts with discipline every single day. Every single day, I'm disciplined because I take my affirmations before the start of the trading day. The fourth part rather, emotional control. For those persons who feel like crying after losing one trade or after a drawdown of 5% feel like crying. I am in control of my emotions, not the markets. The market cannot make me cry. I'm in control of my emotions. I respond and don't react. I respond. When it's time to close my trade, I close my trade. When it's time to move my stop loss to break even, I move my stop loss to break even. When Coach Michael drops a new trade, I enter the new trade. I don't react. I don't say, hey, because I lost this trade, maybe the next trade. No. I just respond like a lifeless zombie. I remain calm and objective in every trading situation. Losses do not shake me. They teach me. They don't shake me. They don't make me feel emotional. They don't make me cry. They teach me. Why do we have this loss? I'll join the go live next day so I can learn from Coach Michael why this actually happened. Was it Trump? What has Trump done again? Who did he fight with again today? I detach emotionally from every trade. I detach emotionally from every trade. The fifth part is for growth and long-term vision. Trading is a journey. I always tell people, trading is a career choice. Most persons don't understand. I went to school for how many years? I'm a graduate, mechanical engineer. 5 years, good grades, finished school, done my NYC, almost done. When I was in school, year three, I decided to chase this career. I spent up to 20 years in school, and I'm 5 years in trading. See what trading have actually gotten me. And I'm still growing. I've not hit my destination. He always says my goal is to making $1 million plus every single month. That's my goal. 1.5 billion naira every single month from pressing my laptop. That's my goal. So for those who are looking for long-term growth and vision, this is for you. I grow and improve with every trade. When I started 5 years ago, I didn't know anything about Forex. After 1 month, when I blew $1,100, 5 years ago, yeah, I didn't know anything about Forex. But with every single trade I took, or with every single trade I've taken, I have become a better trader. I have grown. I have made money. I have withdrawn and withdrawn and withdrawn. I learn from every market condition. Every market condition teaches me a lesson. The recent one I learned was if it happens over the weekend, as the market opens, the market will first of all react to it before anything. When Iran bombed Israel, when Trump bombed Iran back. So I learned from every market condition. I don't know everything, so I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly studying. I'm constantly backtesting. I'm constantly improving myself. I am building long-term wealth with patience and precision. The goal is not to make $100 every month. I said it. Yours can be to making $10,000 every month. Yours can be to making $100,000 every month. But we are all building a long-term goal. We are all building long-term wealth with patience and precision. Trading is a skill I master more each day. I always say something, consistency is the key to success. 2 hours a day is enough. If you're doing 2 hours a day every single day, in 1 year, you would have spent over 700 hours learning. There's no way you're going to spend 700 hours learning. You're not going to be big, a good, a very good trader. Trading is a skill I master more every day. Every single day, I'm always joining Go Live because I want to learn something. Lastly, I celebrate progress, not perfection. I know I'm not perfect. I'll make some mistakes at some point. I may probably deviate. I may probably miss some setups. I may probably enter my entries wrongly, impute my stop loss wrongly. I may probably click on call instead of put. But I celebrate progress and not perfection. So that is basically it for the affirmation session. You have your affirmation. Remember, the goal in Forex is not to come and make $100 in 1 day. Yes, you can make $100 in 1 day. The goal in Forex is not to come and get money and sort out some bills. Yes, you can get money and start those bills. But I want you to look at this as a long-term thing. Imagine next 2 years you're in front of your laptop, pressing a few buttons and making $100,000 every month. By then, dollar will probably be about 2,000 per naira, will probably be about 2,000 per dollar. So making 200 million naira every single month. Every month, 200,000. Every month, 200,000. Sorry, 200 million. Yeah. Right? Yeah, $100,000. That's 200 million every month. Every month, every month, every month. You have Benz, you have Lambo, you have all of them. That is the game. But it's a ladder you're climbing. All right. This week, you made $20 from our trades and learned how the pulse rate strategy works. Next week, you made 80. 2 months after, in a month, you made $400 from our trades. From the trades you took, you passed your funded challenge. You got a payout of $800. So you're climbing the ladder. You know more than you knew last month. You keep climbing and going. You have a job right now, you're doing it, yes, bringing money to the table. What you want to be a trader. You want to work from home, you want to work in front of your laptop, you want to have your comfort. But you don't get there in a day. It's a ladder you're going to be climbing. And you keep climbing it, and climbing till you get there. All right, that's basically it for the affirmation session. I'm going to open my trading view, and we're going to start with the psychology training session. So what is psychology? Okay, in 10 minutes, we're going to be done with this session, and everybody can go and prepare for the new week. Now, psychology is a very important part of trading. Psychology is 90%. You're very much welcome, MM. Told you going to take our affirmations next week, Monday. Psychology, psychology is 90% of what is required in Forex. Skill set is you can actually have a best strategy. You come on, oh, Coach Mike, our strategy is 100% accurate. But how much have you grown your account to? You'll be like, Coach Michael, I grew my account from 100 to $120, and then I now over leverage, and then it now came down to this, and then it now came down to this. You see, you have the skill set, but you lack the psychology. Anybody can come into BT Academy and learn pulse wave strategy. It doesn't take have a boot camp, five day boot camp. You go through that boot camp within 1 day, you can know the strategy. But the psychology, do you have it? That's 90% of what's actually required. I can't teach every single thing about psychology today in one day. You get stressed and it's not going to be entering your head again. So what can I do? I'll take it a day at a time. Today's session, I'll be talking about consistency. I'm going to give a very brief story. Okay. When I started Forex trading, I've heard a lot of stories, I've seen a lot of things, I've seen people that have had crazier experiences than mine. Crazier. They paid ridiculous amount of money to trade, learn Forex. As much as 500,000 naira. They funded as much as 500,000 naira, total of 1 million naira. And in 1 month, they lost the entire 500,000 they funded and their subscription expired. And that's how 1 million naira actually went. Consistency is a secret to success in anything in life. What is consistency? Consistency means every day showing up. And this is the hardest thing in life. Consistency is the hardest thing. It's a secret to success, number one secret to success, and it's the hardest thing. Now, what is consistency? When I tell myself I want to learn how to play guitar, okay? I want to learn how to play guitar. I love when my friend Timothy plays the guitar. When he plays the box guitar, playing scales and all, vibing to every song and freestyling. I love the way he does it. I want to learn the guitar. And then I buy a guitar. I tell myself I'll be doing 1 hour every single day. Okay? Every day. Now, 1 hour is not much, right? Is it? We have 24 hours in the day. If you want to use 23 hours to press your phone on TikTok and Instagram, you can do that. All right. But just 1 hour a day is what you need to learn. Do you actually want to devote to learn this guitar? If you can successfully invest 1 hour every single day learning this guitar, this is how much you've actually spent. In 1 month, you would have spent 30 hours. In 3 months, you would have spent 90 hours. In 6 months, so you see, we are already in July already. January, February, March, April, May, June. That's almost 6 months already. So for someone who started this at the beginning of this year, January, with a guitar and was only devoting 1 hour every single day to learn the guitar, by now the person is going to be a pro. The person will be able to actually play every single thing, modulate, do all those playing kind of things. Why? Because the person is actually consistent. There's some person that you go to their house, you see guitar. They've had it for 4 years, but they can't even play shit. Why did they get the guitar? Was it for fun? Was it for decoration? No. They got to learn, but because they were not consistent, they don't know it. It could have taken them just 6 months. The same thing too with Forex. Let's assume you do Forex and you do 2 hours every single day. 2 hours is not much. You're working a job, 24 hours a day, you spend 6 hours sleeping. That leaves you with 18 hours left. You probably spend 8 hours at your place of work. That leaves you with 10 hours. If you spend 2 hours learning Forex every single day, you still have 8 hours to do other things. So 2 hours every single day, in 1 month, you'd have spent 60 hours. 6 months, 3 months, you'd have spent 180 hours. 6 months, this 60. And it's just 2 hours a day. It's not much, just 2 hours a day. If you break down this into smaller bits, you make progress faster. And it does not look like stress. The same thing too with the gym. You want to be buffed up, you want to maybe your best, right? A lot of things actually cause it. Hormones, this, that, and plenty things, sha. But there's always a way to come down if you want to. It is if I want to, I'm dedicated. You should watch those transformation videos of some persons that were like the size of like 9 humans, and within 6 months, they have more fit than me, than I am. What did they do? They brought out 2 hours or 1 hour every single day to do this thing. You can learn anything. Anything you want to learn, you can learn. Just have to be consistent. You want to learn how to play football. Some persons can just all of a sudden develop the passion for it. Okay. 2 hours a day. In 6 months, you'd have spent 360. Divide everything into different drills, shooting, passing. In 6 months, you're going to be a better player than a lot of persons that have been playing since when they were even 10 years old. Why? Because you consistently put in time. You want to learn coding. You want to learn this. You want to learn also on digital marketing. Ads. You want to learn um, um, video editing. What do you want to learn? You want to learn social media marketing so you can be able to boost your social media page for your business. Because if you can actually run digital ads on Instagram, on Facebook, you're going to get more leads. If you get more leads, you get more customers because your business is going to have more exposure. If you get more exposure, you get more sales. So you cannot afford to hire a social media influencer, sorry, a social media marketer. So you want it yourself. There are costs on you, Udemy, 4,000 naira. I think they have a discount, 90% discount or so. You get it. Just 1 hour a day out of your 24 hours. In 1 month, you'd have been done with the whole course and you start practicing this thing. Before you know it, in 3 months, your sales have more than triple rather. Your marketing budget can be 200,000. You are probably making 800,000 a month from business profit, or let's say it's 500,000 now. But in 3 months, you've gone from making 500,000 a month to making 1.5 million naira. And that only took 1 hour every single day. Now, because you're only spending 1 hour on this particular part of your business, you have more time. So you can also add Forex too and add 2 hours to Forex. Then when you do 2 hours to Forex every single day, the same thing. Within 1 month, you probably understood how to take trades properly. You funded something reasonable, you're growing the account small. Within 3 months, probably you've also made $2,000 profit from Forex. So what's actually happening? You're on an uptrend. Why? Because you're using the power of consistency to your advantage. The thing about consistency is that the effect compounds. Okay? If you know what compounding is, if you keep stacking your profit every single day and you're not withdrawing it, it's going to go faster. That's what the compound means. If you're going to the gym every single day and you're consistent with it, you're going to get buffed up faster than someone who is doing once in 2 months or once in 4 days. Secret to success in life is consistency. Consistency basically means you don't quit after 1 week, after 2 weeks. What is the goal in Forex? We're talking of making $100,000 every single month from home, and you lost $50 and you're crying. You serious? You want to quit because of $50? This basically translates to 1.2 million a year approximately. And you want to give up on this dream because you lost $50, because you lost $100. Are you serious? You started from here. You didn't know anything about Forex. In 2, 3 months, you have gotten to here. You understand what break even is, you understand what slippage is, you understand everything. You can enter trades, you can calculate lot size to use, you know what level, you know plenty things. You've gone from here to here. You're still climbing the ladder. But because you came down from here to here, a little bit of retracement. Ah, I've lost money. It's not for me. You not quit. Look at, you're close. You're already gotten halfway. Why do you want to quit? You started from here, climbed there, and the others first retracement, second retracement, third, and then you want to quit at this point. It's a retracement. You're on an upward trajectory. Can't you see that? So consistency is a secret to success in life. I'm going to give you a particular example. All right. Next week, I'm going to talk about to-do lists and routines. I like talking about to-do lists and routines because it helps people become more productive. Trust me, if you're productive and you're able to actually allocate your time properly, you're going to actually get a lot of things done. A lot of things. Most times, we have in our hands the power generates ridiculous amounts of money. All right. If you're a sole proprietor, you have your personal business you're running, we have the power to increase our sales by 5 times. Yes, we are trading forex. Yes, we're going to make money from forex, but is one stream of income enough? How many hours are you spending in front of a forex chart? Is it 9 hours? Is it 24 hours? Is it 18 hours? No, probably 6 hours. The remaining time, what are you going to use for? Your personal business. So while you're still climbing the ladder in forex, you can boost this. But you're not afraid to actually boost your business. You need to actually create time. How do you create time? By looking at what's required and separating them into individual components. So I'm going to give you a particular example exercise, all right? This session is recorded, so I'm going to drop the recording at the end of this session for every participation. So you go through it over and over, you're welcome, and over. So you get the whole point of what I'm talking about. So this is going to be assignments I'm going to give. What are those things you want to learn? What are those things you need? What are the things that you want actually? You need like you need this thing. I need to learn this particular skill. I need to learn that particular skill. I need to learn how to brand my business. I need to learn how to attract customers. I need to learn how to, post on social media so I can be able to like attract my customers. If you're someone who's actually in a particular thing, if you're posting new styles on, let's say you're into fashion, yeah, and you sew clothes, for example, if you're constantly posting new designs of clothes on your Insta on your WhatsApp status, people that actually someone that actually saw a suit with you before will come again. I want to sew this new style. Oh, I like this new style. Can I get it? How much? You want to learn how to do stuff. You want to learn how to market your goods to get more customers. What you need, you need this. You need to learn digital marketing. Okay. What else do you want to learn? This is one skill you want to learn. What else do you want to learn? Forex, definitely. You're in BT Academy, you paid a good amount of money, so you want to learn Forex also. Write it down. What else do you want to learn? Write it down. You want to learn how to play the guitar. Write it down. Then once you're done writing down all the activities you want to learn, all the things you want to learn, okay, how many hours do you want to devote into learning these things individually, daily? Forex, 2 hours. This one, 1 hour. And this one, maybe 30 minutes a day. This is just the assignment for today. So do this assignment over the week. And next week, Monday, we are going to continue from where we stopped here. All right. Thank you very much for joining the session. If you know you got value, all right, head over to the group chat. That's our WhatsApp group chat and drop value on the group chat. Drop some nice words on the group chat. If you got value, if you not get value, don't drop anything. But if you got value, head over to the WhatsApp group chat and drop some value on the WhatsApp group chat. Thank you very much for joining the session and see you guys on the next session. This is going to be a lovely and beautiful week. Have a lovely day. Bye.